Dooney gets killed. You're locked up at the time. I did an interview with Johnny Boo. I asked, if anybody stepped up for the Dooney boys after both of y'all were gone. He didn't mention anybody, but is there someone that, where was Whop? Because I know you said y'all started three of y'all. Was Whop still out in the streets at the time?
No, Whop was in jail. As a matter of fact, the day that my charges got accepted, me and Whop bumped into each other in the holding tank. Whop had got out the same day. So with me and him in the tank, a lot of the money we made, Whop was gone for it or whatever. But so when we in the holding tank, I'm telling him, well, we had money in like about 4 or 5 different places. So I'm telling him where all the money at. I gave him the combination to one of the safes that we had, and so it was like he was supposed to go hold everybody down or whatever. And the reason I think like Johnny Boo and none of them don't really mention Whop, because he didn't do what everybody was expecting him to do for us, making sure they still straight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to shit on him. That's my dude. Whop, he was a selfish dude. So it's like he kind of left them hanging, in a way or whatever.
So he came home and didn't look out for none of the Dooney boys.
From what I was told, all of them say like he was just on some. It was just him. He didn't hold him down. I don't know his reason. I don't know, but.
Did you ever like holler at him from jail to see what was going on with that?
I didn't ask him about that. The last time, this is when I knew he was on some selfish shit. I had called him one day, and I had talked to Dooney old lady, matter of fact, and she was telling me she needed some money for some bills. Dooney was dead, so she still was paying all his bills or whatever. She told me she needed some money. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna call Whop and tell him come bring you some money. So I called Whop. And I told her, I said, bro, Keisha said she needs some money, for some bills due in the head or whatever. And he said, his exact words, he said, man, fuck her, Dooney dead. My loyalty was to Dooney. I didn't say nothing at the time, but I was just like, damn, like just that fast, and she rocked for any one of us. If she was doing some running for me, when I was in jail or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, she kind of messed me up.
There was nothing you can say to him to like kind of persuade us.
And I couldn't, because at the time it was like I needed him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be on the phone arguing with him. You know what I'm saying? So it was really something like I'm kissing ass a little bit. I don't want to piss you off because I'm in a position right now. I need you to take care of my business. You got all our money. And I just.
So he wasn't selfish when it came to you though. Was he was there for you when you needed him? For the most part?
No. Man, look, when after I had talked to him, he came to court for him, I'm not gonna lie on him. I was supposed to get another lawyer. He didn't handle my business with the other lawyer. And like I said, I'm not trying to shit on me and dudes. We talk, every now and then right now. But he didn't handle my business. And matter of fact, before he got caught up, he have a life sentence right now. Before he got caught up, I ain't have a number on Whop. Like the last few months before he got caught up. I wasn't talking to him or nothing, but I'm seeing pictures of him, he doing this thing, and people telling me, the money. I already knew the type of money he was making because we was doing the same thing. But it's like he by himself now, or whoever he was dealing with out there. But we wasn't even in contact with each other.
How did that contact? It just kind of faded away. You would try to get in contact with him and just new number.
He changed his number, and I feel like. And it's one of the things where I was expecting him to do what I would do. When he was in jail, if my number would have changed, I'd have made sure I gave it to your girl or whoever. Tell Whop to call me or whatever. He ain't do that. He ain't do that.
So you got back. Let's just be honest. You got back-to-back disappointments with, someone that could have took the charge for you. Yeah. Someone that's supposed to hold you down, and you already on top of you serving time for something that was planted on you. And your main man just got killed.
Right.
Where's your mental at in prison right now?
Man, when I was all over the place, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was honestly thinking about trying to find a way like to get out of there. Cause in my mind, I'm still innocent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't want to do this time because all I'm thinking I'm not supposed to be in here. But things happen. I took my liquor, whatever, but I was all over the place. I really didn't know what to do. But I had on my mom like, you know, I'm not messing with the streets no more. And I done said that a bunch of times. But every time I got out of jail, you know, that was all I knew or whatever. But I was messed up. I was all over the place, bro.
So what happened when you said Whop is currently serving a life sentence?
Yeah, I was in jail when he got caught up, but he wound up I don't know everything, but I know he wound up getting indicted on a RICO thing and whatever else. Him, 10 Walk Fat, and I don't really know who else, but he wound up getting life. He wound up getting a life sentence.
So the two people that you started with, one doing life, the other one dead. Do you think that how can I say this? Like, if you were home, if you weren't in prison, do you ever look at it that way? Like, if I was home, maybe I would have been with Dooney that day. Something happened. Whether you could have saved him or you could have, you know, been a victim with him, or if you was home, I would have been running with Whop, and I won't be doing 12. I'll be doing life. Yeah.
And I always say that when I was on the streets, I felt like a lot ain't happened with doing it because I was close to him all the time. You know, we was together every day. But I'm gonna say this, and this might rub some people the wrong way, but I'm just gonna be honest with you.